some of the best scuba diving on Earth. What do you say? Should we have a closer look?
Wow, what a great day.
Hi, Peter. How you doing?
I'm okay. So where are we going today?
Well, we're going to head down south towards the Saudi border. There's some beautiful dive sites there, and the one that we're going to go to today is the wreck.
Tell me about the wreck.
Well, the wreck is a Lebanese registered ship called the Cider Pride that caught fire in the bay about 12 years ago.
We got to this particular vessel and the crew were already in their suits with their suitcases, and we realized it was an insurance ploy. They were trying to sink the ship for insurance reasons. We actually managed to put the fire out and save the ship, but it was so badly damaged from the inside it couldn't be used again for commercial uses. So we got the permission to clean the ship out and make it safe for diving. We sank the ship to build a new coral reef that would bring more sea life and improve the environment of it.
It takes a few minutes to get down to the wreck. The ship's lying on its side in about 90 feet of water.
I always go to check to see how much, coral has grown and the abundance of sea life that's now developed around this particular wreck.
This wreck is a lifelong adventure for me. Every time I return, there's always something new to see. I really hope that this is something my children can appreciate long after I'm gone. Diving in the Red Sea, you're never quite sure what you'll find. We're even trying to create a reef out of old army tanks, which some might think might be a much better use for them. There's a lot more fish there than there's been a year ago. A lot more color down there too.
Soon we headed back to Aqaba, and His Majesty let me pilot his yacht. How cool was that? Hey, who's the guy on the jet ski?
That's another one of my brothers, Prince Faisal.
Is everyone in the royal family a daredevil?
Well, let's just say we like calculated risks. But speaking of family, I've got some people I really want you to meet.
His Majesty, a dedicated family man, will often commute even for a few hours just to see Queen Rania and his children. And while they love the beach here in Aqaba, he has a special treat for the family.
You guys hold it together. Yeah, there you go.
The king has promised the kids a ride in this old Chinese motorcycle and sidecar. Hello, Your Majesties.
Peter, this is my son Hussein,
Nice to meet you.
and this is my daughter Iman.
Hi. I think I'll just flirt with her for a while.
The baby is Salma, and this is going to be her first motorcycle ride.
No. Okay, she's getting a bit bored. Let me take it out.
Thanks, Your Majesty. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
It's nice that it's safe enough here in Jordan that we can do these things without being totally surrounded by security. I just want my family to have as normal a life as possible.
Even the semblance of normalcy in this part of the world may often seem like an impossible dream. But King Abdullah, like his father before him, works hard to keep that dream alive.
A couple hours north of Aqaba by car or a few minutes by helicopter is a surreal landscape. It's the lowest point on Earth, 1,300 feet below sea level. And Peter, if you stop to examine the snowy white shoreline, you might be surprised with what you'll find. The water has a strange, oily consistency, but it does have special healing properties. But without a doubt, it's the most buoyant body of water in the world. It's the Dead Sea, so named because it's so salty and absolutely nothing will grow here. After your morning swim in the salty sea, you have to rinse off with fresh water. So I'm taking you nearby to the spectacular Mujib River for a little whitewater adventure. It may not look that impressive from up here, but from the ground, it's absolutely awe-inspiring.
Your Majesty, where are we going?
We're going straight up that canyon right there.
And where are we?
Well, this is the Mujib River, the Jordanian Grand Canyon, so to speak.
I mean, it's really beautiful.
It is beautiful, and it's probably one of the most beautiful places in Jordan. However, for the extreme adventure traveler, it is very treacherous terrain.
Now, I heard you say the words extreme adventure. So, Your Majesty, I'm going to take your word on that, and I'm probably going to hang back here.
Okay.
Have a good time.
See you later.
You got it.
I think Wadi Mujib is the hidden jewel of Jordan. I first came here when I was in the Special Forces many years ago. Traveling down this canyon where you know very few people have been through. It was covered with cobwebs. There were birds nesting on the ground. We could go and pick them up. They weren't used to people. The fish in the stream you could pick up with your hands.
You come around a corner and the hair stands up on the back of your neck because you see this rock formation or site that you've never seen before in your life. And it does take your breath away. And there's certain designs in the rocks that you wonder how that happened.
Canyon itself is really magical place to trek.
We're trying to make our way to a stunning waterfall. This is one of the places I trained when I was a young officer.
It's a hidden place and it's difficult to get to. It's accessible, but with prior permission, simply because it's such a wonderful location. It's sort of one of the best kept secrets of Jordan. It's arduous, and one has to be careful, especially in the springtime and the winter because of the rains.